What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the latest news directly related to our story. I will show you an update regarding the response of Gary Gensler to 15 Congress members. I will show you that we as a community should be very professional, because all the data that we are spreading to each other should be very precise and it should be the truthful information. And on top of that, I will show you what should we do next in order to move forward to our goal. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. So, let's start with the news. We are anticipating the response from Gary Gensler to Congress members, to 15 Congress members, who signed this letter. They signed it on July 28th, and as you can see, the deadline was set by this letter on August 11th. And I have to say that unfortunately we don't have the direct channel, the direct communication channel with Congress. But as far as I know, we don't have this response from Gary Gensler to this minute. So, and I have to say that Gary Gensler is a very tricky person, and as far as I understand for now, he wanted to kick this can down the road for as long as possible, because it is very important for him to basically not perform any actions which might bring a lot of transparency on the market, because in my opinion he is also a part of this scheme. He is also a part of this unlawful activity. So, and let me show you this tweet that was made by Junk Savvy, and she wrote: the 65,000 plus investors of the MMTLP fiasco need and deserve answers. Gary Gensler, it's your duty to respond and comply with congressional inquiries. If you continue to thwart this institution by ignoring our requests and providing incomplete responses, we will be left with no choice but to pursue all avenues to compile the information or documents we need, and the American people need and deserve to see themselves. And she also reposted this tweet that was originally made by Jen, and let me show you it in detail. Please watch and share this video I made with clips from the April 18th, 2023 House Financial Committee meeting with Gary Gensler and the SEC. It is incredible to see the frustration Congress has with Chairman Gensler's arrogance, lack of communication and poor responsiveness, and it seems to be a joke to him. Let's see if Mr. Gensler responds to 15 courageous Congress people who have requested answers regarding MMTLP. Or will he continue to ignore the results from Congress and disregard the suffering of 65,000 MMTLP investors? And here is the link, and I have to say that it is quite interesting video of roughly 5 minutes long, where a lot of congressmen are extremely disappointed of Gary Gensler and his work as the chairman of SEC. And let me show you that the problem is very huge. John Burda retweeted the tweet that was made by William Farrand, and William Farrand wrote: "Yet in titles in Canada and major players out of Germany and Kurt Kramer and Jeff Easton can sell endless non-existent shares into US markets without a prospectus, use of proceeds or SEC filing. Gary Gensler allows it. Trillions of sales, no IRS taxes." And he retweeted the tweet that was made by Gary Gensler just a couple of days ago. And Gary Gensler wrote, "Companies are required to file registration statements, periodic reports and other forms through EDGAR. Anyone can access this information and research a public company's finances and ops by reviewing the filings the company makes." And I have to say that we all know that the majority of naked shorters came from non-US markets, from European markets. And this is very important to understand that these companies who was attacked by naked shorters was attacked from abroad. And I have to say that SEC and FINRA should do something in order to solve this problem. But unfortunately, they cannot do it. And let me show you this tweet that was made by Mark Basil. He reposted, basically posted a link on a LinkedIn article, and he wrote, FINRA loses money despite hefty fines. What do you expect when they levy fines of 1% on a $300 million problem? I call that self-supervising mismanagement. Those fines allegedly levied were nowhere near commensurate with the violation. And let me show you this link in details. In this article you can find that in 2022 FINRA lost $218 million. And they collected $5.6 billion in fines. And this number is really mind-blowing. But guys, let me show you this. I googled the number of FINRA's employees, and in 2020 they had 3.6 thousand employees. This means if you divide $5.6 billion in fines by 3.6 thousand employees, it will be about more than $1.5 million yearly for each person who works on FINRA. And it raises a lot of questions. Is it a real number? Is it a real number of fines? And I found this document. It is the 2022 Annual Financial Report. And as you can see, the summary of operations right here. And it says that operating revenues of FINRA in 2022 was $1.288 billion. And they collected fines for only $54.5 million. And the previous year, they collected $103 million in fines. And yes, they have a loss of $218 million in 2022, but they were profitable in 2021 by the same number of $218.8 million. This means this article is not 100% accurate. And guys, we have to be very professional in order to spread the information that should stay in line with the real information, and it should be truthful and it should be very precise. But unfortunately, Mark Basil retweeted this article, and a lot of people might argue that FINRA has a lot of income. They collected $5.6 billion in fines, but they still losing the money. And it is not the real situation. That is why I have to say that we have to be very, very accurate in our statements. So, and let me show you what should we do. Definitely we have to continue our work. And for example, Paul T wrote this tweet that he basically made this schedule, how he will contact, how he will tweet to all the authorities, and what will he do in order to try to attract more attention to this problem. On top of that, I covered this tweet just a couple of days ago. Syntax Queen of the Metaverse wrote this tweet, and she linked these 8 senators who are basically who wrote the letter that is quite similar to our situation without the mention of MMTLP. And these 8 senators want to see the fair market, and they want to see the transparency on the markets. That is why they are basically one step to our community, and we have to attract their attention in order to have more allies on the Congress Hill. So, and I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.